Bermuda Triangle Secrets, Island of Temporal Trials, by Reuben White. The Caribbean's azure waters sparkled under the sun's gentle caress as the luxurious cruise ship, the Serene Voyager, sailed smoothly through the tranquil sea. On board, vacationing passengers reveled in the opulence, basking in the lap of luxury. The crew bustled about, attending to their needs, ensuring every moment aboard the ship was one to remember. The ship's captain, Captain Evelyn Hartley, stood on the bridge, her steady hands guiding the vessel through the Caribbean waters. With her weathered face, a testament to years spent at sea, she had earned the trust of both her crew and passengers. As the Serene Voyager approached the infamous Bermuda Triangle, an air of unease settled over the passengers, an eerie anticipation of the unknown. Legends and myths whispered of this treacherous patch of ocean, a place where ships and planes vanished without a trace. But Captain Hartley, a rational woman, had navigated these waters countless times without incident. She believed the tales to be nothing more than superstition. However, as the ship sailed deeper into the Bermuda Triangle's mystic embrace, a darkness unlike any other fell upon them. The sky overhead darkened, not gradually but abruptly, as if a massive celestial curtain had been drawn. A sense of foreboding gripped the passengers as the atmosphere turned heavy and electric. Then, with a deafening roar, the world transformed. An otherworldly tempest, a vortex of swirling lights and energies, engulfed the Serene Voyager. Passengers clung to railings and each other as the ship was tossed like a child's toy. The world outside the windows twisted and distorted, giving glimpses of bizarre landscapes and strange creatures. Hours, or perhaps days, passed in the maelstrom until finally, with a sudden calm, the ship came to a jarring halt. When the survivors dared to step out onto the deck, they were met with a sight beyond comprehension. Before them lay a shoreline unlike any they had ever seen. It was as if the Caribbean they had left behind had been replaced with a surreal fusion of prehistoric wonder and futuristic technology. Towering trees with luminescent leaves cast an eerie glow, while ancient creatures resembling both dinosaurs and machines roamed the landscape. The passengers and crew were marooned on a seemingly deserted island, but it was clear that this was no ordinary island. The very fabric of time itself had been twisted and manipulated here. The world around them was alien and dangerous, a place where the laws of physics and nature were bent to the whims of a cosmic prankster. Astrid Marlowe, a brilliant scientist and one of the passengers, emerged as the de facto leader among the survivors. With her analytical mind and unwavering determination, she sought to unravel the mysteries of the island. Astrid was the protagonist, a woman driven by a relentless thirst for knowledge and a burning desire to return to her time. As the survivors explored the island's surreal landscapes, they stumbled upon evidence that suggested they had been transported to a different time period altogether. Hieroglyphs on ancient stone monoliths hinted at a civilization that existed eons before their own. Bizarre flora sprouted from the ground, some with pulsating colors that seemed to defy the laws of nature. Yet, the island's most enigmatic inhabitants were the extraterrestrial beings that observed them from the shadows. These beings, tall and lithe, with luminous eyes and enigmatic expressions, were intelligent beyond human comprehension. They possessed technology that made their smartphones and laptops seem like child's play. The extraterrestrials left cryptic clues and puzzles for the survivors to decipher, hinting at the island's secrets. They appeared to be guiding the survivors, but their motives remained shrouded in mystery. Were they allies or puppet masters, orchestrating the survivors' every move for their own sinister ends? Tensions among the passengers began to rise as they grappled with their predicament. Some suspected that the cruise ship's detour into the Bermuda Triangle was no mere accident. Dark conspiracy theories circulated, hinting at government cover-ups, hidden agendas, and shadowy organizations with sinister motives. Astrid Marlowe, driven by her scientific curiosity, led the charge to uncover the truth. She formed an alliance with Jackson Stone, a former military officer, whose survival skills and instincts proved invaluable. Together, they delved into the mysteries of the island, piecing together clues that pointed to a web of intrigue and deceit. The island was not just a place of temporal anomalies and conspiracies, it was teeming with supernatural threats. Deadly creatures lurked in the shadows, their otherworldly form striking terror into the hearts of the survivors. Mutant flora ensnared the unwary, their vines like serpents hungry for prey. The survivors quickly learned that on this island, fight or flight was their only means of survival. Every moment was a battle against the unknown, and every decision could mean the difference between life and death. As they delved deeper into the island's mysteries, Astrid and Jackson discovered that the extraterrestrial beings were not the only enigmatic inhabitants. Ancient artifacts hinted at a civilization that had once thrived here, a civilization with knowledge and power that defied comprehension. The island itself seemed to possess a consciousness, a malevolent force that sought to keep the survivors trapped within its grasp. It manipulated time and space, creating surreal and deadly challenges at every turn. Astrid and Jackson, with the help of their fellow survivors, embarked on a perilous journey to unravel the island's secrets and find a way back home. Along the way, they confronted not only the mysteries of their surroundings but also their own inner demons. Astrid's unwavering determination and thirst for knowledge sometimes blinded her to the human cost of their quest. Jackson, haunted by memories of his past, wrestled with guilt and the need for redemption. Together, they forged a bond that would be tested to the limits as they faced the island's deadliest challenges. The island's antagonist, the malevolent force that sought to keep them trapped, was a metaphorical embodiment of time itself, a relentless and unforgiving adversary. It threw one obstacle after another in their path, forcing them to confront their fears and weaknesses. As they delved deeper into the island's mysteries, they discovered that their predicament was intricately linked to a powerful ancient artifact, the Chrono-Orb. This artifact had the ability to manipulate time and reality itself, and it was coveted by a shadowy organization known as the Temporal Syndicate. The Temporal Syndicate, led by a mysterious figure known only as the Director, sought to harness the Chrono-Orb's power for their own nefarious purposes. They had orchestrated the cruise ship's detour into the Bermuda Triangle, intending to use the passengers as unwitting pawns in their quest for ultimate power. Astrid and Jackson's alliance grew stronger as they raced against time to find the Chrono-Orb before the Temporal Syndicate could seize it. Along the way, they uncovered the island's true nature, a place where time had been fractured and manipulated, where past, present, and future converged in a surreal tapestry of existence. The island itself was a metaphor for the relentless march of time, a place where the past, present, and future coexisted in a chaotic dance. Its supernatural threats and enigmatic inhabitants represented the challenges and uncertainties that life throws at us, forcing us to confront our own limitations and fears. As they navigated the island's treacherous terrain, the survivors found themselves transformed by their ordeal. They had become warriors, not just in the physical sense but in the battle of the mind and spirit. They had faced their deepest fears and emerged stronger, united by a common purpose, to escape the island and thwart the Temporal Syndicate's sinister plans. In the climax of the story, Astrid and Jackson confronted the Director and the Temporal Syndicate in a final showdown. The fate of the Chrono-Orb and the survival of the passengers hung in the balance. The Director, a formidable adversary, revealed the true extent of his ambition, to reshape time and reality itself, to become a godlike figure controlling the destiny of all living beings. He saw the Chrono-Orb as the key to his ultimate power, and he would stop at nothing to obtain it. Astrid and Jackson's battle against the Director and the Temporal Syndicate was a metaphor for the struggle against the forces that seek to control and manipulate our lives. It represented the fight for free will and the power to shape our own destinies. In the end, Astrid and Jackson prevailed, but not without sacrifices. The island, no longer bound by the Temporal Syndicate's influence, began to unravel. The survivors had to make a harrowing escape, leaving behind the mysteries and terrors of the island. As they sailed away on a makeshift raft, the island disappeared into the vortex from which it had emerged, a metaphorical return to the depths of time and the unknown. The passengers and crew, forever changed by their ordeal. Look to the future with a newfound appreciation for the fragility of existence and the power of human resilience. Chrono-Isle, A Conspiracy of Time, was a thrilling sci-fi mystery that blended elements of time travel, extraterrestrial encounters, conspiracy theories, and survival horror. It was a tale of courage, resilience, and the indomitable human spirit in the face of the unknown. If you are enjoying the Mystery Within channel, feel free to hit the subscribe, follow, or like buttons for future updates and posts. Together we can unlock the mysteries within. Thank you.